All right, welcome to the Broad Pod. I'm just going to do a quick little crafting video here. This is Finch Farm, I believe. Yeah, Finch Farm. I already started building a bunch of shit here already, but I got a couple little guard stands here. Nothing too crazy. But you got a big chunk of land to build with here if you go into build mode here. So the property just barely goes all the way down to the water. So I was able to get a couple of these water purifiers in here. One big one and a couple of the medium-sized ones or smaller ones. A couple generators rigged up here. I wired some power up here to the house. Put the recruitment tower up there. And then I started building another little house here. So I have some more room to put some beds and maybe some other cool shit. So I just started with some of these shack wood foundations here to kind of give it the cool beach house look when you're looking at it from the beach. And then I moved to these concrete foundations for under the house that I thought just looked a little cooler rather than the whole thing being on stilts. I was just messing around with this a minute ago. I thought it was kind of cool. Like, you get fancy and keep your boards all running the same way, or you can do a different pattern like this. I was a little worried once I put them down I wouldn't be able to turn them, but if you just click on them and hold that R2 or L2 for a second, you can just spin them around and get them where you want them. So yeah, I threw this all up. I'm thinking I want to make this 2 stories. So let's throw some more walls up here. We'll just go to the end of the concrete foundations with the walls, and then we'll have a little balcony off the back. Now I gotta get some stairs up here. I tried doing this earlier, didn't really work out. The stairs wouldn't connect, they go too high. So I think I'm just gonna have to put some here temporarily so I can get up. And put some platforms up there so I can attach the stairs to them properly. So we're going to go and use some of these prefab structures. I use these quite a bit. They're pretty handy and I find the most efficient way to build because they use the least amount of materials as opposed to building a wall, building a floor, building a roof separately. Use these prefabs, it seems to use less material. I was thinking I'm going to use metal because I'm running low on wood for this next level. And it doesn't look like it's going to let me do this. I'll let it go there for some reason. Oh, I see what I'm going to have to do here. Yeah, change of plans. I'm going to scrap almost all of this walls and roof I've done here, because it's not going to do what I want. You just hit the circle button, store it in the workshop. That way you can just use it again another time. Well, this way you get to see more of a build up from scratch. Alright, prefab. This can be a pain in the ass to do sometimes. It doesn't want to let you put it on top if you have the option to connect it outside, like it's automatically clicking in right there. So I'll put it there, and then I'll just grab another one and put it right in front. Now it'll let me put it there. You're just gonna have to manually line it up properly. Looks like I got pretty damn close. Oh shit, I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Close enough. Now you can take this one away. And you can put it right beside. I'm gonna put it in the middle because I'm gonna want to use these ones with the walls. This is another smart way to do it because it saves materials once again. Sometimes it can be difficult to get it exactly where you want it, but if you keep spinning it around and moving it, makes it, it'll go in eventually. Or it might not, and you just get really pissed off and have to do something else. And I think, yeah, I'll move this over here. And then I can put some stairs right in the middle where my entrance will be here. So for stairs you need to go to wood. There's no metal, well, for these kind of stairs that I want to build anyways, they're wood floors. I use these quite a bit. They're kind of a handy all-in-one. They look a little better than just the stairs that you find in the stairs category. Alright, so let's finish off this level. Oh shit, that's wood. I don't want wood. I want metal. And I'll put some more of these concrete walls facing the beach. And this one, we'll do one of these, or maybe, we can do an actual doorway here. These are pretty cool. And that way you kind of have two little rooms on the side. And then as long as you're not super tall, you're not going to hit your head when you walk through here. And that'll take us out on the patio. We put a little railing up here. Yeah, I think those ones will look good. Oh shit, they're not going to want to let me put figure out something there. We might have to move this whole building over a little bit. But there's a fancy little trick to do that I will show you in a sec. Yeah, we're gonna have to move this a bit. Oh, sometimes this doesn't work as beautifully as it should, but we'll see. Yeah, see, sometimes it does that. And I don't like it when it does that. Get a better angle on this so I can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna make sure these aren't floating in the air, because that will just look stupid. Yeah, so what I did there was just clicked and held X, or A if you're on Xbox, and that'll select everything as opposed to just selecting one part of the building. You can click an entire structure and move it. You gotta be a little careful sometimes, because if it's connected to another structure, or even just close to it, it can move the entire thing when you don't really want to move all of it. So let's see if that'll work. Yeah, that'll definitely work. And now we got a full-on railing. Cool. Need to get some light in here soon. It's kind of annoying working in the dark. Let's get some walls on this bitch. I'm thinking I'm going to use these cheap looking walls. I think they will look pretty sexy on here. For this one, we're a lot lower here now. I wonder if I can bring that back up. Otherwise my door might not open. Or it might work. It might work. Yeah, I don't think it's going to let me put this wall up with how low it is. Alright. See if we can fix that. Ah, shit. So if it does that, if it moves a lot as soon as you pick up the whole thing, you just push circle and back out, because you might not get it back into this good spot you had it originally. So I just move around to a different section of the building and try picking it up again. You want to stand back a bit when you do this too, that way you can see where everything is, not like how close I was. That was not smart. Oh yeah, see, it's connecting to that stupid tower on me because it's just close enough that it's touching, so I think that's why it keeps messing with me when I try and pick it up. So I'm just going to move this over some, see if that does anything for me. It's still not agreeing with me.